Hi, it's Dominic. Welcome to the channel and welcome to this What's in My Bag for 2022. Exciting times, new season coming up, and I thought I'd share with you which clubs I currently have in the bag. Let's start with my wedges. I've got a matched set of TaylorMade grind wedges, which are quite affordable new now online. I bought these recently and yeah, really nice. There's the 60 degree there. I think 10 degrees of bounce, really lovely out of bunkers, nice soft feel, good for those high shots around the green. And the 52 is also really nice, fill that gap between my lob wedge and my pitching wedge, that sort of 100, 110 yard shot. And also nice to chip around the greens with, nice and soft. I think wedge flex in these dynamic gold wedge flex shafts. And then moving on to my irons for 2022, which I unboxed on the channel, and they are the JPX 921 forged from Mizuno. And I will do a review of these irons. I haven't unboxed them actually on my channel. If you want to go and have a look for that, you can see me unboxing them. But I will do a review, and just a mini review now is that, yeah, they're lovely. I had the Mizuno M18 small cavity before. They're similar in that they've got that lovely soft Mizuno, nothing feels like a Mizuno feel, like, you know, that only a forged iron has, but quite forgiving on off-center hits. And probably a little bit longer. They've got this chromology in the 7-iron and up, which is just supposed to give you a little bit more ball speed. And I think I probably get about 5 yards further carry compared to my old one. This carries about 160 now on average with my 7. So I've got those 6-iron to pitching wedge. The other thing that's lovely about these irons is that 8-iron down, they haven't got that chromology, although I can't feel the difference between the 7 necessarily and the 8, whether it's there or not. They all feel lovely and soft to me, but just does feel like you're playing a lovely soft forged iron around the green. And I'll be pitching into the wind, say from 50 yards out with this, getting that nice soft shot. It's also nice around the greens, little pitch and runs. Not at all clunky. And I think these would really suit all handicaps really, from you know, lower handicaps such as myself right up to, I don't know, sort of 18, 20 handicap, be able to use these. You know, they are forgiving and you've got a lovely, nice soft feel. But yeah, I will do a full review on those when I can. Oh, shaft wise, I've got the Pro Modulus 105 shaft in these. I think standard maybe is 120s, but I like slightly lighter shaft for me. Not getting any younger now, so maybe just need that little bit of help there with the ball speed. So let's pop that one back in. Yeah, I've got those 6 to pitching wedge, and then from there I go hybrids. So I go, first one is the TaylorMade Sim 25 degree hybrid, and this is a really versatile club. I often do a little chip and run with it around the green. It's just great for me from sort of 180 to 200 yards. You can take a little bit off it, grip down on it. You can hit high ones, you can hit low ones. Really, really versatile. I absolutely love hybrids. I know not everybody's cup of tea. And would I be a senior golfer now? Maybe. So maybe they are a little bit more for senior golfers. But I think all handicap golfers really can benefit from hybrids. Why are we trying to hit bladed 5 irons that are really hard to hit? 5 and 4, 3 irons. So yeah, really versatile. It's got the Fujikura Ventus shaft in there, stiff shaft, not extra stiff. Same as my irons actually. I didn't say that they're also stiff. And then we go into my 4 hybrid, which is a TaylorMade Sim 2 this time. Again, Fujikura shaft, very similar to the 5, just get that a little bit extra distance. I'd use this, probably get sort of 220 yards away from me, 210 to 220. Really does go like a rocket, great off the tee on a narrow par 4 as well. Nice club. Let's just pop that back in, pop my little 5 back in as well, and then we'll move into my woods, which I have got. So we've gone TaylorMade Mizuno, then back to TaylorMade, and now we're onto a completely different company, which is the PXG 5-wood. And I got this just because it's adjustable, it's really easy to hit, and God, it goes like a rocket off the fairway. I did a review of this on my channel, if you want to look that up. Quite a good review actually. I was hitting shots from 230 out off the fairway, and it was getting there. It was getting there with ease, which is nice. Again, lovely off the fairway. Sometimes if I just want to take a few clubs out, I could take this and a few irons. I wouldn't need anything else. It's really good. And I said you can adjust it up and down. I think maybe 1.5 degrees or 2 degrees. I need to check that. But that adjustability is really good for me. Sometimes I want that higher shot into the green, so I'll knock it down a bit, give myself knock it up a degree, you know, get a little bit of a higher shot, higher launch coming down, nice and soft. Or, you know, if I'm using it more off the tee, you could knock this down to, it comes in 18, you could knock it down, you know, to more like a 3-wood. Yeah, something about PXG clubs, really nice. Again, got this Ventus 6.0 stiff shaft in, so it's the same shaft running through all of those, which I love that shaft. It tends to stop that hook for me, which is my bad shot, that snap hook, which I have got with other hybrids and woods. So yeah, I love that Ventus shaft. Nice head cover as well with those PXG products. And then another different company for my 3-wood, and this probably is the most important club in the bag for me. It's my Maverick 3-wood, and it's this is the Maverick Max 3-wood, but it's 13.5 degrees, so it's a strong 3-wood. But being the Max, it's got that lovely, nice, big forgiving head, bit of weight in the back, so it's really easy to launch. And I use this a lot off the tee. When I'm striking this well and hitting it well, it goes about 250 for me off the tee, which in courses in England tend to be quite narrow, don't tend to be super long, and this is often all I need. It's an absolute bomber. It's going to be hurt a bit into the wind compared to a driver with the lower spin of a driver, but the control, you know, it's so much better to be in the fairway. And yeah, this is just lovely. It's got an even flow stiff shaft in it. I think it's 60 gram shaft. It's taken a bit of a bashing. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, because I've used this a lot this year. But yeah, my driving stats, I hardly miss a fairway with this, and probably averaging about 240 off the tee. Good ones will come up about 260, 250. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. We don't all need drivers, you know, to play good golf, to break 80 if that's what your goal is. We don't always need to be hitting driver. And we will get onto my driver. Let's just put this away or I'll end up them everywhere. So number 1 driver, which I spent a lot of time in the car this year. I have reviewed this on the channel early January last year when I got it. On a very frosty morning, there is a review of the M2 2017 driver, which is about a year old now. I bought it new, still looking nice and new and in good condition, because I haven't used it as much, but that's nothing to do with the club. That's just me, the player, in that I don't tend to be so accurate with it. What I find that I struggle with modern drivers is that this is nearly 46 inches. And I'm thinking of having actually an inch taken off. Do you think I should? Let me know in the comments. I don't know, but I do like this driver on head. It well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Launches the ball really high. It's got some, you've got the adjustable neck, so you can move it up and down. And I think 2 degrees actually. This is 9.5. At the moment, I've got it set in 11.5 in a draw bias setting. I tend to just grip down on it, which helps me actually to find the fairway a little bit. But yeah, that's a driver. It's something I'm not sure about what I do with it. I did try the mini driver mid-season, and there's a short review of that on my channel, but I had to send that back because I just couldn't launch it. It was like hitting an old school driver for me. Anyway, still something to work on maybe for my driver, but yeah, loving the 3-wood. So you're getting a bit of a feel of my game and what's in my bag. Let's not forget the putter, which is probably the best part of my game, to be honest, is putting. Something I've always just had more of a natural talent for. And this is an old Yonex blade putter. It's an ADX Tour Forged Yonex putter. It's the putter that Phil Mickelson used to use. It's got a graphite shaft in it. I've got a kind of fat modern grip on it. Didn't necessarily need that, but it feels quite nice. And what I love about using an old forged putter is you just get instant feedback of what you're doing. So I know if I'm not striking the putts well, and maybe it just concentrates my mind a little bit more, but I start to get a really nice feel, especially on fast greens and things, which we can get here in England in the summer. Suddenly we're faced with quite fast greens, often on links or inland courses. So yeah, that's the putter, and that's in my bag. Please let me know, what do you think of my bag for the upcoming season? Is there anything that I've only got 13 clubs in, so I've got room for one more. What are you using? Which irons are you using at the moment? Which driver? Please let me know. Always good to get feedback in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe, because I love making them, and hit that like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.